Okay, hey peeps, it is Ice, and is this going to be echoey? We will see. Hey peeps, it is Ice, and today I thought we would record an episode because my Redstone video, or my technical video, was somewhat sucky yesterday. Or rather, this morning. So, I'll double upload. I will compensate. Like I said, I don't have any real good Redstone to show you lately because I've been working on my new modern tic-tac-toe project with AI and stuff. So I might just settle for recording episodes and maybe doing some stuff on Uncharted Territory 3 when it comes out, until I finish Tic-Tac-Toe. Then I'll go back to my typical piston stuff. But, until then, I have done something here. Does something look different? No. You might see the button. Oh yeah. Hidden staircase for the win. We can go right back out. Hit the button again, and T flip-flops back into nothingness. So, this was my attempt at preserving the naturality of this cave, if that's even a word. It probably isn't, but you know, who cares? Yeah, so this was my attempt at keeping this cave looking natural. And I think I did a pretty good job at it, actually. I think my little redstone design there was pretty good. Now, I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on this because, well, it's not universal. Like, for instance, it only works in a certain height of ceiling. It's very hard to implement, and it's not ridiculously compact. I'll show you the redstone now. Just open it up. Right now it doesn't go to our enchanting room, but that's going to be the idea. It's going to lead into a hallway, which is going to lead to our also redstone-powered enchanting room. Oh, stupid Norton Internet Security. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's the redstone behind it. It's not horrible, but what I do not like is this wire. This wire here goes up and makes the thing twice as big, so that's no good. But with that aside, what do I have planned for today? Well, quite honestly, I just picked up my computer and decided to record because nobody would be distracted by it at that particular time. So, we are not going to continue the minecart tracks. That is just going to be the most boring project possible. I will show you the slime farm, though, because I said I would do that last episode and I never ended up doing it. It's a pretty decent slime farm. It doesn't spawn them, like, insanely, but I'm working on making it 2-floor. We might consider that as a possibility to work on today. Let's go take a look. So, you might have noticed this little building. I think I pointed it out before. Actually, we did go down here, but I didn't really show you around. Nothing's changed here since you last saw it, except it's worked a bit more and I've gotten some more slime balls. Now, like I said, the sound doesn't work when I'm recording, so I don't know whether I got slimes. Oh! Well, I've got slimes. I most certainly do have slimes. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I think that a lot of this efficiency comes from my top layer. Yeah, you can see the slimes falling down. Because, in addition to all this spawning space for slimes here, we've got another big set of them. We've got more spawning space up there. Now, right now, the slimes are coming down from there just through these little 1x1 holes. But that could easily be changed to make it into, like, a more advanced system. Now, I think this is lit up. I don't think it can spawn zombies or anything, but if it does, too bad. You know. But yeah, this appears to be a very, very, very efficient slime farm. And you know what? I don't need to automatically kill them. Because I already have enough slime balls to last me pretty much forever. I need sticky pistons, but I don't need, like, a ton of them, so that is 49 is plenty to suit my needs, and I keep them down here just to keep them safe, I guess. If I ever need to make pistons, I just go down there, grab them, however many I need for that mechanism, and come back up. So yeah, that is our slime farm. It works beautifully. Our minecart station is completely fixed now, so now it works no matter what. We've got our first track starting off here. And yeah, also, my new commentary style. I've stopped even attempting to make jokes all the time or whatever, and I've just kind of decided to go all laid back, like, okay, today we're going to do this. So, I think it's going along well. Although this is my first 5 minutes of doing it, so we'll see if it turns out nice. Although, I've liked it so far, from what I've heard of myself. But in any case, I do not know what to work on. Learning not to say in any case would be a decent idea, but let's work on I'm in a really lazy mood right now. Like, I do not want to work on anything. But, since we have to kind of work on something in a Let's Play episode, I guess we will start working on extending the tracks, which I know I said we wouldn't do, but still, I think it would be a really nice thing to set up. So we will go do that real quick, and I don't think it'll be as boring as I think it will be, if that makes any sense at all. So, we're just going to go up here, grab our rails, if we have them, which we appear not to, again. I lose stuff in these 4 chests all the time. It's annoying. Okay, there we go, we're good. So, we are working on our spawner track. Oh yeah, we also need sandstone, since we're doing our tracks out of sandstone. Actually, I really like how that looks. Like, that was initially like a resource thing, but I really like how that's turning out. I am definitely going to do that more. But for now, we are just going to scaffold this up a bit. And yeah, this is going to be a long minecart track as well, like really long. I'm not sure how much, or how many rails, sorry for my bad grammar. Ever horrible grammar. But, and I forgot what I was just going to say. Something to do with the rails. Whatever. In any case, I just host myself. Woot! Woot! Okay, that's better. So, what we are going to do is we are going to have this go all the way out to the edge first, or as far out as we have to, and then we will start really doing this. And I have made a decision here. We are not going to cover up this redstone here. We might do a little bit of prettying up over here, but I honestly don't even think we need to. It's just minecart tracks. It's not like it's redstone. And you'll never even look at this unless you're on the minecart. And since I'm the only person playing in this world and I like redstone, we're just gonna leave it there. Of course, I wouldn't like to be looking at like the innards of my doors, so all the piston door and that kind of stuff I will do in my caves. But things like that, little things like the destination selector, I'm okay with having out. I think it gives it a more mad scientist technical feel, if that makes any sense. If we put a lever there, it will power it, so I'll just put it there for now. Since these rails will never need to be unpowered, we will always have to power these. And we are going to do scaffolding with this now. Just pointless not to. And, of course, we're going to have to test out the rails as well, which is annoying, but still. And, yeah, that's just what we're kind of doing here. It's very boring, but let's just see if it works enough to get up to a straight level. Like, if it works here, then we'll start going out straight. Let's see. Let's get in the minecart station, hop in a cart, which I don't think we brought, as usual. See, we're going to work on the minecart station, and I don't even bring a minecart. I'll be right back. Everywhere I go, no one says... Alright, that was random. Yeah, in any case, we are going to go to the minecart station over here. We are going to see if our current track setup works in both directions, and then it probably will, since I underestimate carts. And right now we are on the spawner settings, so it should take us to that track. Although I don't think it will. We'll see. Oh, it does. Oh, that's actually extra power. Okay. Well, we don't need another powered rail there for a while, which is good because I'm trying to preserve them. And as you know, we have pretty much an infinite source of regular rails, which is nice. And I know for a fact that it will work downhill because I've already tested that. I've already tested the hill, and more tracks can do nothing but give it more momentum. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan here. And I'm just going to lay out the sandstone blocks. Now, I'm not sure how my world is going to look with these 4 railways. I'm kind of worried about that, actually. And another thing I might have mentioned in an earlier episode, but you've probably forgotten about now, is my thoughts on nether transportation. And I think it's okay for big servers where a lot of people are working together, but in reality, the nether is very hard to tame. It's just not the kind of project that I like to really do. And it ends up filling with ghasts, and then you get mad. you rage quit, and that's no good. Few other reasons. Gas in the nether in general are really bad sounding on the video, and turning sound off is just cheesy. So that's another no-no. So generally I don't like the nether. It's a very non-LPable area. In my personal worlds that I've done previously, I've always done nether minecarts, but I'm going to try it in the overworld this time as partly an experiment and partly just because I feel like it's the right thing to do. And now we need to go and power these rails using levers. And I actually like the look of the levers on the side. I might put them down in the bottom later, but for now, we can just stick them on here, and it's an easy and not too bad looking way of setting up. Powering your powered rails. That's what I was trying to say. Totally. And I think this won't be like insanely fast, but the minecart shouldn't stop, if I'm correct. I think that's what's gonna happen here. And can I even climb the spine? I've done it before. Done it all the time before. There. Okay. And sleeping. Who cares? So we're just gonna wait for us to settle down here. Go through, take our point of damage. Go up. Oh wow, I still end up with a lot of health. Or a lot of speed on the minecart. So we probably could even go further without putting another powered rail, but now we are out of sandstone, which is a minor problem, but I have enough sand now that we can continue the rail. So I will be right back with that, and I will also sleep. 5 levers, almost a stack of sandstone. New day, I feel good. Now, this episode is probably going to be pretty long because we're hopefully going to finish the spawner track today, not all of it on camera, but I'm going to do as much on camera as I can. Just because I feel like talking today, I'm in a good mood. Even though it's not the most interesting of days, I'm in a good mood, so just for no particular reason, I just feel like doing stuff, so we're gonna do a long episode. This is probably gonna be somewhat boring in the end, but hopefully I can make up for the boringness in commentary. So we're just going to send this over like this. Eventually. Yeah, see, this track can be very long, and we're eventually gonna have to go right through this tree, I think, actually. It's pretty funny. We're just gonna have to go right through it. You might just get rid of it, actually. And there's another tree to destroy. I don't think there's another block of wood in that one. Oh, sorry. I'm having allergies for some reason. I'll be right back. I'll also finish some tracks up. Hello, little spruce tree. Hey, you know what I do with trees that get in the way of my minecart tracks? You know? I turn them into support beams. Yep. You're being a support beam now. Or, like a nice little looking support beam. No arguments. You're being a support beam. So, we're gonna run tracks out here a while, like that far. Now, that will definitely lose us some speed, but, you know, oh well. It's worth it. And we have to continue the support beamizing of this. Isn't that beautiful? Once the leaves are gone, it will look amazing. And of course, this wood has to be turned into a sandstone and all that blah blah. And we'll put our next powered rail maybe right here. And power them. Power the powered rails. Perfectly logical. Sometimes I think that they should be called powerable rails, not powered rails, since they're not powered to start with, but that's just my personal opinion. Or maybe redstone rails, I don't know. Redstone rail. I don't like that. That sounds horrible. I need to eat, and then we will give this another test. And there's no really easy way back in, so we'll just... See, one problem with the design of this minecart station is that there's no real good way to enter it. You need to come all the way through, or else take like a shortcut like that one. Which is kind of neat, but still not something I like to have in a very organized world like this one. Very organized. Oh, look how good that is. We barely lose any speed at all. Quite honestly, I think we could do a lot more, and I have to go diving for my minecart. Okay, well, I think we could have a lot more rails in between powered rails, but we'll just have a fast bit there. See, I underestimate the power of powered rails, if that makes any sense. I always think that they're gonna do like half of what they actually end up doing. So, that's pretty nice, and quite honestly, the track does not look too bad in there. I mean, it certainly looks like a blemish, but the sandstone look was definitely the right way to go. I think it, even though it was just a resource thing, I still think it was the right move. So, I'm going to use up the rest of the sandstone, railify it, if I even have enough rails to do that, which I don't. So, we'll get some more, and we will be right back. Well, it'll probably be like 10 minutes for me, but it'll be less than a second for you. See you in a second. I am out of rails. I have to make more. I feel a rail building montage coming on. Okay, so we have 44 rails, which is plenty for the sandstone that we have, and yeah, we will get started with that. Used up my sandstone. This is going to take more resources than I thought. Still, it's a project I am willing to undertake, so we are going to undertake it. Put in plenty of rails this time. Like, that much. That many rails. Like, I know, it seems like a very large amount of rails just for one powered rail, but quite honestly, I think it's exactly the right amount, because we don't need top minecart speed the whole time. We're going for resource friendly here. And of course, it's not going to be iron friendly, but it'll be gold friendly, which I suppose is somewhat more important. So yeah, that's our next bit. Test time! Test time! Let's go. Oh, that's actually a very nice speed. You can just look out at the beautiful scenery. Yep. Perfect. No, you're not coming down there, minecart. Okay, well, that was a very short rail building montage. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. And it turns out we have a lot of rails to spare, so yeah. I think we've done enough on that for one episode. I will probably finish that off camera, although I say that a lot and I never do, so don't expect me to. But I might. You never know. And yeah, with that coming along very nicely, we will get started with something else. Let's go up here, sleep. And I think... Oh, come on now. Where are the mobs? Where are the mobs? Come on. Oh, there we go. So, what we are going to do now is I think we're going to be doing some work on the slime farm. And yes, I know, this is a completely random episode, just like all my recent ones. Doing nothing in particular, just doing everything. Which, I actually like that style of episode, so we'll go along with it until we find one project that I'm like, oh my god, I need to finish this. But one thing is that I am not planning on resetting this world, ever. Like, I am planning to go through Minecraft 1.6, through 1.7, 1.8, and however many more patches there are. So that should be pretty cool, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to playing this world forever, so hopefully we will be able to finish projects that we start. And here we go! This is what I like to call the jackpot slime. Probably one of the easiest mobs to fight and the most rewarding mobs to kill, so... really, it's a win-win situation, isn't it? Plus, they're fun to kill, too. Just watching all the slime balls flow into your inventory. I almost feel like I should be doing some kind of dropping trap for this top layer. But quite honestly, I think I should just have 4 slime spawning pads, like etho-ish spawning pads, and then have them just kind of drop down in later. Now, the problem is that right now we are at y equals 34. And because I built it so high to be closer to us, so it would be harder to get 128 blocks away. I made it so that if we go to this top level here, if we can even get up there, which this isn't even a hole, is it? No, this is a hole. This is a hole. But I made it so that 1, this isn't even completely hollowed out yet, and 2, right now we're at 38. So this block here is 39, and up there is 40. Now, I'm not sure about slime spawning requirements, if the slimes either have to be fully inside underneath level 40 to spawn, or if they just need their bottom block to be beneath level 40. If they need to be fully within level 40, then we will only be able to spawn small and medium slimes with these pads. But it's still a good efficiency upgrade, so we will definitely do it. I'm going to go right along with that. And we have an almost broken pick as well. Like, really almost broken. So, we don't exactly have much to work with here. Still, we are going to hollow this out as much as we can before all is lost. And it's also going to be annoying to dig dirt. I haven't made a shovel in ages, and I want to save my diamonds for a pickaxe. A new pickaxe once this one breaks. So, as I only have 3 left out of the 8 I found a little while ago, we're probably just going to make an iron shovel later. But, basically what's going to happen here is there's our lighting, so that's pretty good. Now, hopefully zombies can't spawn in here anymore. And the goal here is that, basically, we do not want to make this any bigger than we have to, because it's just a general waste of pick durability. And also another thing I'm considering is using TNT to mine out some of it. In fact, I'm going to go see how much TNT we have. I will be right back. Apparently I haven't been killing many creepers. Apparently I've just been letting them blow up on me. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore, because this is only enough for... Oh, it's only enough for 1 TNT. Well, that's no good. That's sad. Well, I will have to kill some more creepers. But, in any case, I'm going to see how long we have left in the episode, because really, we don't need to work on this now, and I want to kill some creepers before we start that mining project. If we have more time, we will get some more sandstone, I think, and continue the railway. Otherwise, we will just end the episode here, so I'll go check that. Okay, 21:44. It's alright. And I'm not going for like a super long episode here because I'm going for ease of uploading. I don't know. We will just end it here, I think, because, you know, you always want a short episode thrown in there occasionally, and I know this is my second short one in a while, but hey, the point is that it's a double upload anyway, so it's not too bad. We got something done. We actually really started something, because I have no problem finishing projects once I've started them. It's just starting them is hard. Those first few steps, which is absolutely the opposite of like everybody else, especially Minecrafters, but in any case, that is basically today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and quite honestly, I think shorter episodes like this, I can stay interesting for the whole episode if I do it short like this. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I've said episode way too many times already, so bye now.